Sanford and Son involves characters who are employed, but at a level which they live is reminiscent of the poverty-stricken families depicted in earlier programs. Evolving from a British comedy series, Sanford and Son was the most watched black sitcom of the 70s. Let's watch this performance of Sanford and Son.
Good morning, Bob. No breakfast is ready. I'm starving. Hey, what are you looking at?
Look, there's somebody in the yard.
Well, maybe it's the costume.
He ain't looking at the merchandise, he looking at the house. You know the way the police look at your house. He doing more stupid than looking.
Well, he doesn't want to cop to me. Maybe it's a bill collector.
So came to the right place.
Well, if he comes to the door, find out what he wants. I'm going to go get something to eat.
I don't want to know what he wants. I ain't even going to answer the door.
Pop, answer the door. Are you going to answer the door or do I have to come out and do it?
We're closed, junk man strike.
Mr. Sanford?
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong address.
I want to Fred Sanford. And a sign up front says Sanford and Son.
Well, see, that's two different people. Fred Sanford and Sanford and Son. See, Sanford is the first name and Son is the last name.
What is it, Pop?
This is my son Lamont Huckleberry.
Pop, what are you talking about? Can I help you?
I hope so. I'm looking for Fred Sanford.
This is him.
Then you are Fred Sanford.
You big dummy.
Mr. Sanford, I'm the farmer, Cornwell, Phillips, Bishop, and Shapiro.
It's a racket, son. Next thing you know, you be telling us he's Shapiro.
Pop, wait and listen to the man.
Thank you. My name is Lester Barrington, and I'm to track down Fred Sanford. I'm here to inform Mr. Sanford. His Uncle Leota Sanford died.
I don't know anybody named Leotis.
And I tell you, he left you $1,500.
Uncle Leo's dead?
Pop, you didn't have an Uncle Leo.
Sure I did. He was my favorite uncle. Come here, Mr. Shapiro.
Thanks, Barrington.
My fault. The beer threw me. Say, why was you beating around the bush? Why don't you just come on out and say Uncle Leotis left 1,500, left this earth. Poor Uncle Leotis.
I still don't remember your Uncle Leo.
Sure, he was my favorite uncle. And he loved me more than he loved his own kids.
According to my information, Leota Sanford didn't have any children.
Yeah, that was my Uncle Ernest. All uncles look alike to me. But Uncle Leotis, that was an athlete of the family. Fast as Jesse Owens.
Wait a minute. I remember you talking about Leo the Sanford that had the club foot. Is this the same one?
Yeah. He'd have been fast as Jesse Owens if it wasn't for that club foot. Poor Uncle Leotis.
I'd like to extend my sympathy.
While you at it, would you like to extend my money?
I'm afraid I can't. Your money is in St. Louis.
St. Louis? What's it doing in St. Louis?
Well, Mr. Sanford, because your uncle thought so much of you, it was his last request that no one but you take care of his burial arrangements.
Well, can you put him in the ground today?
Burial plans are being held up until you approve them. So may I suggest you leave for St. Louis as soon as possible?
Oh, we can leave today.
Oh, that'd be great.
Say, listen. Can't they ship him up here to California? He loved the West Coast. Small don't bother him up there at the cemetery.
My instructions were for me to get you to St. Louis. Now here's the card of the man you'll get in contact with when you get there.
Thanks so much, Mr. Barrington. We'll try to get out this morning. I'm sorry my father gave you such a hard time again, but he's a very suspicious man.
I understand. Well, good day.
You hear that, Pop? $1,500, and all we got to do is go pick it up. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. I haven't seen Uncle Ulysses in 30 years.
You mean Uncle Leota?
I ain't seen him in 30 years either. Say, son, you better call the train station so we know what time to leave.
Train ain't gonna get it, Pop. You heard the man. We gotta get there as soon as possible. That means we gotta fly.
Fly? You mean like in an airplane?
No, on a frisbee. Of course in an airplane.
I ain't doing no flying. That's dangerous.
Flying not as dangerous as driving on a freeway.
I ain't doing that either. You can call me a choo-choo, please.
Flying is fun. Haven't you seen those commercials? Hello, I'm Jackie. Fly me to St. Louis.
Well, you take the plane and give me Jackie, and I'll meet you in St. Louis.
You've never even been on a plane.
Plane crash either.
And you're 66 years old.
And I'd like to be 67. No flying. That's for the birds.
What makes you think the plane is going to crash? Why do you always expect the worst?
Because the last time I hoped for the best, you was born. Now I ain't doing no flying. That's out.
Okay, you're going to mess around and blow that chance of $1,500. $1,500, Pop? You want to take a chance on losing that, do you?
Well, I don't want to take a chance on losing this either.
Flying is fun. This is the 20th century. Everybody flies. It's like taking a bus these days.
Yeah, maybe. But I sure ain't never heard nobody skyjacking a Greyhound.
Oh, come on, you're getting carried away.
No, the papers are full of that stuff. We could end up in Turkey or Poland or some primitive place like that and catch one of them worldly diseases.
Pop, go upstairs and start packing. I'm calling the airline.
Wait a minute, son. Don't call yet.
Why? We gotta make reservations as soon as possible.
Well, if you don't call yet, I might be able to pull myself together. I'm so broken up over Uncle Leotis.
A train or bus will take too long. Now either we go by plane or we don't go at all. And I'm calling the airline.
Wait a minute, son. Don't call yet. I'm not feeling too good.
You'll be fine once we're up in the air.
Well, how high did it fly?
Oh, about 30,000, 40,000 feet.
Oh, hear that, Elizabeth? You hear that? I'm going to join you, baby. I'm going to join you. And it's 747.
Oh, stop wasting time. Come on. Wait a minute. What's all this in your pocket?
A crucifix, a Star of David, a Buddha, a Crest of Islam, and a mojo.
What's all this for?
Well, see, it's flight insurance. See, on the ground, I'm a Baptist. But up there, I ain't taking no chances.
Oh, come on.
Give my stuff. Give.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon.
Hi, you Jackie?
No, I'm Carol.
Well, see, we're supposed to fly Jackie to St. Louis. We'll fly you, Carol.
Pop, there's a seat. You want to sit near the window?
No, ain't nothing I want to see out there.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon.
May I have your name and destination, please?
Yes, Lamont Sanford. I'm going to St. Louis.
Is your companion asleep?
Pop, open your eyes. You just want to ask you something.
Is she pretty?
What difference does it make?
Because I don't open my eyes just to see somebody ugly.
She's pretty.
Hi, you Jackie?
Pop, just answer the question.
May I have your name and destination?
Yeah, Fred G, that's a capital G, little period, Sanford. That's S-A-N-F-O-R. What comes after R?
D.
D, period. Say, listen, is there some place that the two of us can go sit alone? Because if this plane crash, I want to be smiling.
Pop! He's just kidding.
No, I ain't.
I'll see you a little later, Mr. Sanford.
Call me Fred, darling.
I can't take you anywhere, can I? You ain't satisfying unless you're embarrassing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard our Flight 185 to St. Louis. At this time, we ask you to make sure that your seatbelts are securely fastened and that you extinguish all cigarettes and observe the no smoking signs. Thank you.
Say, buddy, would you mind putting your cigarette out? Can't you read the sign?
You talking to me?
No, see, I was talking about the gentleman over there. Say, buddy, would you put your cigarette out? Can't you read the sign? Oh, you sit down, relax, Moose.
Pop, would you sit back and mind your own business?
This is my business. I don't want this plane blowing up because some dummy over there can't read the sign. Oh, you all right, Moose?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to point out some of the safety features of this airplane. Located in the compartment above you is an oxygen mask.
Where? I don't see it.
In the event there is insufficient oxygen in the cabin, it will drop down automatically. Simply place the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
Pop, sit down. You're supposed to be seated while the seatbelt sign is on.
I want an oxygen mask.
But there's one right above you and it drops out.
What if it don't? What if it gets stuck? I want my oxygen mask now. Can I have my oxygen mask now, please?
For your safety and convenience, please note the locations of our emergency doors and windows that are located throughout the plane. They are clearly marked.
Say, is that window an emergency window?
No, emergency window got emergency written on it.
Well, how come we ain't got an emergency window? If everybody else can have an emergency window, how come we can't have one? I want an emergency window and an oxygen mask. I want one oxygen mask. What one, two, one? Make that 2 emergency windows and 2 oxygen masks. That's what I want. Lamont,
What?
the plane's moving.
No kidding. Just relax. We just taxiing off on the runway so we can take off.
Why we gotta take off? Why can't we just keep taxiing all the way to St. Louis?
You're on here now, Pop, so just relax.
You think they let me off if I have a heart attack?
No.
I'm not feeling too well. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Would you up? People are staring.
What you looking at? Did you ever see a man have a heart attack before? Oh, you can look, Moose.
Sarah, you okay?
Yes, he's all right. He's just a little nervous. This is the first time on the plane. See, I'm on my way to St. Louis, and I'm taking my father with me.
Yeah, taking me to join my dead uncle.
Well, maybe you would like something to drink. What would you like?
I like a fifth of Ripple.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Champagne, please.
Bring 'em both, so we can have my favorite, Sham Pipple.
Well,
Just champagne.
well, here's your menus. When I come back with your drinks, you can tell me what you like for your entree.
Oh, I know what I want. I want some neck, bones, some collard greens and black-eyed peas, some cornbread, a side on the chitlins and gravy, onion gravy.
I'll explain to him. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look, Pop, we got some pretty good meals to choose from. Steak, lobster, Cantonese duck.
Yeah. Still so expensive. They only put the price tag next to them.
Pop, we flying first class. I mean, we get whatever we want for free. People in second class don't get this.
If we get all this stuff for free,
Yeah.
well then, what am I gonna do with this?
What's that?
Well, see, I didn't know we could get on the plane for free, so I brought along some chicken wings.
Pop, put that away.
Well, maybe somebody in second class want me. Hold this. Say, anybody back there want some chicken wings? Chicken wings, fool. I said to see some good wings go to waste.
Pop, would you stop it and sit down?
Listen, I'm your daddy. You not my daddy. You don't tell me what to do.
Well, you don't know how to act in public, so you gotta be told.
Listen, you'll keep talking to me that way and I'll put my foot right up in you.
Come in, gentlemen. Have a seat.
Make up your mind, boy. Get on my nerves.
How was your flight?
No, it was fine. It was Pop's first time on an airplane.
Oh, how did you like it?
It was alright. I spent most of the time in the toilet.
Were you ill?
No, see, I was just about done in there. Then the sign came on the toilet that said, please return to your seat. So I sat back down.
Mr. Mitch, we tried to get here as fast as possible. I hope we're not too late.
No, you're just fine. Your uncle must have thought a lot of you to entrust you with this responsibility.
Yeah, poor Uncle Otis. We got to give him a real nice send-off, Lamont. Nothing but the best for poor Uncle Otis.
Yeah, Pop. Now what about the arrangement?
Well, since I wasn't sure when you were coming, I made suitable arrangements, since I'm sure you would like him interred as expeditiously as possible.
Yeah, like to bury him too.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. You did the right thing.
Yes, I've itemized a list of things such as burial plot, mortuary fee, headstone, coffin, etc., along with all the prices. If these will meet your approval, I'll hand this to my secretary and we'll go over to the funeral home tomorrow.
Copper-colored coffin with a cement marble headstone. Uncle Otis always was a sharp dresser.
Yeah, can I see that, Pop?
Yeah, nigga.
This seems fine to me, Mr. Mitch.
Yes. Now there's a little matter of the check. Your uncle's gift to you, Mr. Sanford.
Oh, this be the last thing I get from Uncle Leotis. Thank you, Uncle Leotis, wherever you are.
Now, if you'll please endorse the check.
Bend over, Doug. Bend over. Bend over. Bend over. F-R-E-D-G, that's capital G, little period. S-A-N-F-O-R, what comes after R?
D.
D, period.
Thank you, Mr. Sanford. I'll give this to my secretary, and we'll go over to the funeral home tomorrow.
Hey, say, wait a minute. I thought you was gonna cash my check.
Cash it? Didn't the man who contacted you explain the situation?
Yeah, he explained I had $1,500 coming to me. And if you ain't gonna cash it, give it back. And I'll cash it at the Triangle Liquor Store where I trade.
Wait a minute. I think you've been misled. The money wasn't intended for you to spend. It was intended for your uncle's funeral arrangements.
What?
I'm talking about your uncle's will, and this is in accordance with his will.
Well, by the time you finish paying off this, we barely have enough to cover the price of our plane ticket.
Well, I'm sorry. This is all your uncle left, and he wanted his favorite nephew to have it. And I'm glad you wanted the best, because that's what you got, the best. Excuse me.
I can't believe it. I came out here for nothing. Flew all the way out here to sign a check. Well, I'll be damned.
Well, I guess it was your Uncle Leotis' request for you to make his funeral arrangement.
I knew there was something about that chump I didn't like. He had one good eye and the other was sneaking.
Pa!
Man, I could have swore that uncle was cheap. I could have swore he was.
Pa, show some respect. The man just died.
That's just one less ugly person in the world. Well, he was ugly. Looked like a fried monkey in the face. Had a peanut-shaped head, and whenever it rained, he had a puddle of water right in the middle.
I thought you said he was your favorite uncle.
I didn't like him or his mama.
Well, at least we got a free trip to St. Louis. So come on, cheer up. Let's go.
Elizabeth, if a club-footed, sneaky-eyed chump shows up there with a peanut-shaped head and a puddle of water in the middle, that'll be Uncle Leotis. Slam the gates on that clown, baby. Don't let that clown in. Please slam the gate on that clown. Man, I can't believe it. My luck ain't never been this bad in my entire life. I swear. Damn.
Are we gonna go through all this again? It was your Uncle Leotis' last request for you to make his funeral arrangement.
Oh, I could have phoned in them arrangements.
Well, it's done now, so come on. You want to sit near the window this time?
No, my luck, I'll probably fall out.
Pop, I smell chicken. I think we're gonna have roast chicken for dinner.
Oh, you must be smelling this.
You still carrying those? I thought I told you to put those away. I'm calling the stewardess right now. Take them away.
Wait a minute. You might be hungry on the way home from the airport.
Yes, may I help you?
Say, are you Jackie?
No, I'm Wendy. Do you want Jackie?
Jackie's on this plane?
Yes, she is.
Come
Jackie!
on. Jackie's on this plane. Come on, Jackie's on this plane. Jackie's on the plane, Mama. Jackie's on the plane, Mama. Jackie's on the plane. Come on, Jackie's on the plane. Come on. Jackie's on the plane, Mama. Jackie, come on. Come on. Jackie's on the plane.
Hi, I'm Jackie.
Oh, Jackie.
Now introducing our cast for Sanford and Son. Fred Sanford, played by Corey Blunt.
Lamont Sanford, played by Ashley Smith. Mr. Barrington, played by Marie Stiles. Carol, played by Rakisha Evans. Susan, played by Natalie Howard. And Jackie, played by Tony Smith. Mr. Minton, played by William Dorsey. And our passenger, played by Jamel Batchelor. This is our cast from Sanford and Son. Our cast again, everybody come out. Thank you.